Hey everyone, so my head's kind of getting chopped off, but so today I finally got the Chinese food that I've been waiting for, finally, and it was amazing. I'm so excited. Um, but while we were out, we went to Lowe's. Oh, and I drove, and I was so excited. Um, but we went out to Lowe's, and then my dad didn't find what he needed, so we went to Home Depot, and then my dad loves me, so he brought me to Goodwill and bought me some books. So I have a book haul for you. Not much, just one, two, three, four, five, six, just 7 books. Um, one isn't really a book, I guess you could say. Um, but yeah, so let's get started. First one, I saw this and I had to get it. It's probably really, really old. It's the 5th edition. Let's see if it has a copyright date. 5th edition was January 1989. So this is a long, long time ago. But I wanted to read it to kind of like get to know some of the laws back then. And it is the legal guide for lesbian and gay couples. Um, I understand that this is from 1989, and from 1989 till now, it has been totally changed. But it's a very good reference novel, just in case I ever novel really a good reference book, just in case with Pride Space, if I ever have to um, reference anything, this could work, even though it is from '89, um, because things could be similar. So I got that one, and anything on anything LGBT related I need and want. Next one is Skin by Ted. I think you say it Berker. I have. I think it's called Sinner by him. Um, but this is Skin, and I'll read you. It's on the back. I'll read you the back. Yeah, under the cover of the storm looms a much more ominous threat. A vindictive killer known as Red, who's left a string of victims in his wake, and is now bent on exacting his final revenge on the unexpected town. But there is an enigma surrounding Red that the FBI is unwilling to admit, closely guarded secrets of something gone terribly wrong beneath the skin of Somerville. Secrets that will destroy far more than one small town. Wendy Davidson is caught in the middle. She's a recovering cult survivor who takes refuge in Somerville on her way to visit her estranged mother. And with her 4 strangers, any one of them could be his next victim or the killer. So that looks really, really interesting. It is hardback. So if you take the cover off, it looks kind of like a leather feel. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. No, not really, but it's yellow and then red writing down the spine. Um, oh, I like that. At every chapter, it's not named, but it has like a little like sand thing, I guess, or like skin thing. But that is the writing. Kind of, it's like average for me. And it is, let's see, 395 pages. So that's Skin by Ted Bricker. The next one is kind of like a girly book. I only got it because it's the last one in the series that I needed, and it's Girls in Pants, the Third Summer to the Sisterhood. It's not in great condition, like it's ripped here, and then the corners are bent. But I'm not big on that, as long as it's not like super, super bent. And this is the third one in the series. There's 4 books. I had 1, 2, and 4, and I just needed 3. And so I got that one. I'm not going to read the back. You guys should know what this stuff is about. Has all the movies out already, so that's the third one. Then the next one I got was Perfect Blend by Sue Margolis. I can't get the sticker off. I tried, and when I do, the book gets sticky, and I hate that. I hate that they put stickers on books. I wish they didn't, but that's that. And the back says, after enduring a share of commitment-phobic boyfriends, Amy Brown trades in her high-powered PR job and designer shoes to embark on the journey of single motherhood. Now with a rambunctious boy of 6 and chaotic shifts serving decadent muffins and high-octane brew at the local coffee bar, Amy could use a fix herself, probably, or preferably, a sexy, smoky-eyed, grande type. No one is more shocked than Amy to discover that Sam Draper is made perfectly to order, hot, sweet, and delicious. There is just one teeny problem. He's the architect for the neighborhood's brand new bean machine, her employer's fiercest rival. Still, Sam is sexy, fun, and really likes Amy's son Charlie. Amy can't resist the steamy passion, for the feeling that Sam is hiding a secret or two. Could there be something rotten in the beans that make up the machine's secret blend? Or is it something more personal? Harnessing her untapped yet formidable journalistic skills, Amy blows the lid off the story that will change her life, but will Sam stick around to share it? Perfect Blend is as addictive as a frappuccino, but not nearly as fattening. So it's kind of like a girly, easy read, very short. Um, only has, let's see, 353 pages. Every chapter has like a little coffee cup, which is really cool. I like when the author puts their own little like thing to it. The writing's kind of small, and for my taste anyway, especially since my cat broke my glasses. The next book, I have owned this book. I have owned this book. I have read this book, but I got given it away because I had already read it, so I gave it away. It is a wonderful book, and I'm probably going to read it quick, probably just tonight, because like I said, it's a really, really quick book. I can probably finish it in about an hour or two. But just so I could have a review up, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to read Thirst. So just to have a review up, I might read this really quickly. And it's cut by Patricia McCormick. The sticker didn't all come off, which I'm really upset about, but this is such a good book. It's so short. It's only like 100 pages, 151 pages. Writing is really, really big. This is such a good book. Because I have dealt with this issue, it kind of pulls at my heartstrings, but it's a really good book. And I'll read the back. It says, Callie cuts herself. Never too deep, never enough to die, but enough to feel the pain, even to feel the scream inside. Now she's at Sea Pines, a residential treatment facility filled with girls struggling with problems of their own. Callie doesn't want to have anything to do with them. She doesn't want to have anything to do with anyone. She won't even speak. But Callie can only stay silent for so long. Such a good book. So look for a review on this really soon. Next book I got, which I'll probably do a review pretty soon of, is The Boy from the Basement by Susan Shaw. It's very, like, this is a regular book. It's very, like, thin and long. Very short also. This has 198 pages, so it's not that long. The writing is fairly decent sized. And the back says, for Charlie, a cold, dark basement is home. Father has kept him locked there as punishment. Charlie doesn't intend to leave, but when he is accidentally thrust outside, he awakens to the alien surroundings of the world to which he's never before been exposed. Though haunted by hallucinations, fear of the basement, and his father's rage, Charlie must find a way to survive in this new world. He has escaped his past, but his journey has just begun. So it sounds really, really good. So I'm excited for that. And I like how 2 of the books I have a Charlie character in it. But next book, I don't know whether this is a kid's book. It looks like it because the writing is pretty big. But it sounded good. And I've never read a fairy book, so I thought that this would be good. And I Was a Teenage Fairy by Francesca Leah Block. And I love the cover. It is so pretty. The only thing I don't like is that someone wrote on it. But what can you do? And this has 188 pages, and the writing is fairly large sized. And the back says, in this memorizing postmodern fairy tale, critically acclaimed author Francesca Leah Block distills elements of fantasy and realism into an intoxicating blend of striking imaginary and raw emotion. This is the story of Barbie Marks, who dreams of being the one behind the camera, not some barely flesh and blood version of the plastic doll she was named after. It is a story of Griffin Tyler. Those androgynous beauty hides the dark pain within him. And finally, it is the story of Mab, the pinky-sized, magenta-haired, straight-talking fairy, who may or may not be real. With the same lush, electrifying prose that made Wisby Bat a cult classic, Francesca Leah Block concocts a potent brew of magic and transformation to stir the soul, revealing that love can heal even the deepest scars. So it looks really good. You can't really see the cover that well, but it's like a fairy. She's really pretty. So I'm excited for that. That will probably go quick since it's really big. And then the last book I got is The Cold Room by J.T. Ellison. I have two more of his books. I have Judas Kiss. It's on the back. Hold on. I just went dark. I have two more of his books. I have this one, which is All the Pretty Girls, and I have this one, which is Judas Kiss. I don't have 14, though. But I've not read any of his books. It could be a she for all I know. But, I think I started All the Pretty Girls. I think I read, like, the first chapter. And then, because I was in school, it got put down. But I like him as an author, so I got this book. This has, let's see. Oh, it's a she. It is a she. See, I'm horrible at this. I'm just horrible. Okay. It has 401 pages. The writing is very small. And the back says, Homicide Detective Taylor Jackson thinks she's seen it all in Nashville, but she's never seen anything as perverse as the conductor. Once his victim is captured, he contains her in a glass coffin, slowly starving her to death. Only then does he give in to his attraction. Later, he creatively disposes of the body by reenacting scenes from famous paintings. Strangely, similar macabre works are being displayed in Europe. Taylor teams up with her fiancé, FBI profiler Dr. John Baldwin, and New Scotland Yard detective James Memphis Hyasme, a haunted man who has eyes only for Taylor, but to end the conductor's art collection. Has the killer gone international? Are there dueling artists competing to create the ultimate masterpiece? So that looks really, really good. So that is all my books. Like I said, be on the lookout for a review on Cut, because I will probably reread that tonight and then put a review up tomorrow. But I will see you in the next video. Keep reading. Peace.